Lady, Nigeria's First Lady, Aisha Buhari. This is your First Lady. I'm just trying to get used to it. Remember when her husband came to office, he says, look, she's just the wife of the president, okay? It's about the other room, the kitchen, and the living room. But the woman woke up after 2019, after the 2019 election, and says, look, I am the First Lady. You address me as that, and you must recognize the office of the First Lady. Well, a professor of political sociology, Professor Adediwura Adio, has described the recent outburst by Nigeria's First Lady, Aisha Buhari, as a clear indication that Nigeria is being run by proxy. The wife of the president, in a press statement sent to a national newspaper, accused President Muhammadu Buhari's nephew, Mamman Daura, of taking decisions on sensitive policies of government and giving directives without the knowledge of the president. Buhari had, before his election in 2015, said he would not allow for the office of the First Lady during his first term in office. The presidency repeatedly referred to Mrs. Buhari as the wife of the president. However, after the president's re-election, Mrs. Buhari released a statement saying she should henceforth be referred to as the First Lady and her office as the office of the First Lady. Since then, the presidency has referred to her as the First Lady, and President Buhari has also assigned official aides to her office, making it official as it is. But just hear her. I'll tell you some of the things that she talked about in that letter that she sent to the paper. She said Nigeria's development is hinged on the ability of public officials to execute their mandates professionally and to be shining examples in their various areas of endeavor. It is not a good sign when officials abandon their responsibility and start clutching at straws. Her spokesperson, Suleiman Haruna, confirmed to the Premium Times that Mrs. Buhari authored that mail. Continuing, she says, as spokesperson of the president, he has the wondrous task and responsibility of managing the image of the president and all the good works that he's executing in the country. Rather than face this responsibility squarely, Garba Shehu has shifted his loyalty from the president to others who have no stake in the contract that the president signed with Nigerians on the 29th of May 2015 and of course 2019. To make matters worse, Mr. Shehu has presented himself to these people as a willing tool and executioner of their antics, from the corridors of power even to the level of interfering in the family affairs of the president. This should not be so. The blatant meddling in the affairs of the First Lady of a country is a continuation of the prodigal actions of those that he serves. She says, we all remember that the chief proponent appropriated to himself and his family a part of the presidential villa where he stayed for almost 4 years. And when the time came for him to leave, he orchestrated and invaded my family's privacy through a video circulated by Mamman Daura's daughter, Fatima. The public was given the impression that on arrival into the country, I was locked out of the villa by Mr. President. Now, Garba Shehu, as villa spokesperson, knew the truth and had the responsibility to set the record straight. But because his allegiance is somewhere else and his loyalty is misplaced, he deliberately refused to clear the air and speak for the president who appointed him in the first place. The latest of his antics was to wage a war on the First Family through an orchestrated media campaign of calumny by sponsoring pseudo accounts to write and defame my children and myself. Now, based on Garba Shehu's misguided sense of loyalty and inability to stay true and loyal to one person or group, it has become apparent that all trust has broken down between him and my family due to the many embarrassments he has caused the presidency and the First Family. End of quote. Now, this matter is in the public domain, and your take on it is in order. Tonight on the Daily Report, what you can do is join the discussion via the telephone. It's 0906,000 7158. That's 0906,000 7158. You send your WhatsApp or text to 0906,000 5748. Remember, you can also tweet to us. That's at the Daily Report, and you follow the discussion right there and on the dailyreport.ng. And we're joined tonight by a lawyer. Of course, your calls and messages can keep pouring in, but let's get to welcome our guest to the program this evening. Mr. Evans Ufeli joins us and we're looking at this issue. We'll find out exactly what it is that the law says. Good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening.